What's up, everyone? So, are crazy things happening in the first couple weeks of the Trump administration? I think we all expected crazy things, but I did not expect this actually. So Trump has just launched an initiative to own Gaza in Israel, or what is currently Palestine, and there's a lot to this, and we're going to try to break it down and what's going on there, and then plus Elon Musk's whole initiative, revolution, whatever you want to call it, of DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, is just insane. I think we all knew it, we knew this needed to happen, but just it's the way that it's going about. I think it's just catching a lot of people off guard, but I think we all knew this was a long time coming, and I think the best person put in place for that would be probably Elon Musk. So a lot of people, I bet half the people that hear this are going to disagree with that, but I would say that he is a very efficient person, a very business-minded person that if anyone could accomplish it and put us on the right track as a country, and taking care of our finances, I don't think anyone else could do it but him, but we'll get into all that. I wanted to start it off with, first of all, this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is here to kickstart a new school year of nutritious and delicious recipes to beat the morning blues with free breakfast. You heard that right. When you join HelloFresh, you'll get free breakfast for life while your subscription is active. We're talking one delicious breakfast item packed in your big green HelloFresh box forever. Now that's something to wake up early for. So, all right. So this is just, I think this is bananas. It's kind of crazy. I'll say up front, I've supported Trump. I've been behind him, like, in a lot of things. When things were not too good, did not look good, and a lot of situations. I think throughout the 8 years that we've had Trump, or maybe 8 years. Almost more than that. There's been a lot of ups and downs, and I think I've always thought he was. He doesn't do everything perfect. I don't think anyone agrees with that. And he doesn't always do everything in the right, perfect way. But I think with him, you know what you're getting, kind of thing. And so you kind of got to take the good with the bad, you know? So a lot of people are going to disagree with what I think about that. But I'll start it off with that. Now that Trump has launched this initiative, he said, like, this is just, to me, it's crazy because to own Gaza, the U.S. to have an actual part in the land of Israel, and I think would be amazing. You know, a lot of people, there's that meme, you have the choice between tipping your waitress, your waiter, or checking yes on Israel or Palestine. You're like, okay, I guess I'll tip, not the waiter, but this is the whole tip thing that is kind of with everything that we have out there, but like, I think it's tough to choose between Israel or Palestine for a lot of people, and it is a dicey issue. I definitely support Israel. I'm going to be upfront and honest about that. I support them. When I'm just talking biblically, I support that nation. I believe they're the chosen people, the chosen nation of God. And there's a lot into that we could go into, but we're not going to do that this episode. But for Trump to say that I'm going to go in and have the U.S. take a part in Israel, I think there's a lot to that. But like, he wants to go in and clean it up and basically give the Palestinians, where they are kind of, if we step back and think, they are kind of living in rubble right now, and what they're going through. They started it with the October 7th of that'd been 2 years ago now. Yeah, so so October 7th, and so now that we're actually rolling, like, where Israel has fought back, and nobody really believed Palestine, the Palestinians had a chance against Israel. Israel's arsenal is just next level, but now that we are kind of where we're at, Trump's going in there and he wants to give the Palestinians an actual place to go for the people that live there, to kind of put them in other locations of the Middle East. I think Trump, he's starting, he's making it clear that he's going to make things happen. And so he does. We know that Trump, he throws grenades, he throws bombs out there. I think he's definitely dialed it back a lot from what he used to be. He's not like he used to be at all. I think he was a lot more he did a lot just harder to receive things at times. And I think he's dialed that back a lot. He's not as the first term as he was. Like that first term presidency was was tough for a lot of people, and it shocked a lot of people. But I think just everything with the assassination attempts that happened to him, I think he has definitely changed just his persona. He's definitely different in a lot of ways, and for him to actually to step in the ring and to say something, I think he's getting like kind of the ball rolling. He knows something needs to happen there, and so he's made it clear, like, I'm going to step in and do something, and this is going to get a lot of the people there, a lot of the surrounding countries to be like, whoa, no. And then maybe they'll try to figure something out if possible. Like, we don't want the U.S. to actually be intervening and doing something like that. So maybe we need to kind of come together and figure something out. So I always think Donald Trump, he plays 4D chess. He's thinking like 3 steps ahead. In a lot of the moves that he makes. He's a businessman. He's a person that negotiates for a living, and he's done that for decades. So whether he really thinks, because he's already said Canada needs to become a United States, the next state. He said he wants to purchase Greenland, and he says a lot of things, and a lot of things that they ended up happening. You know, a lot of the things that he said, it did actually happen. So, and I think it maybe like just he would genuinely like us to have Canada as the next state. He would genuinely like to have the United States purchase Greenland and own that. And I think he probably, deep down would genuinely want us to own Gaza. But I think in his business mind, he understands that a lot of the things might not actually happen. There's a greater probability it won't happen, and then a greater probability that it will happen. But he's almost kind of just sparking something to get things to start moving in a way that he sees as the best outcome. If the U.S. actually takes over Gaza, I think that would be incredible. I think it would be good. You might disagree. If you disagree with that, definitely put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear that. And then because it is a bold move. It's a bold move, Cotton. And then also the other like kind of news is happening right now is Elon Musk with his DOGE initiative. And it's just serendipity that it became the name Doge, because he promoted that cryptocurrency for the longest time, and he's always backing Doge to the moon, the crypto. And now we have this actual government, this new government, like that's called DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency. He's taken a chainsaw to the things that he believes are going to be kind of the wastes of government spending. I mean, if I threw up the debt clock, like what the debt that United States is in, we're well over 30 trillion. And I think that number has just become like, okay, I don't think we can get a handle on that. That, what does that even mean? What does the debt mean for the United States? Like, is that even a thing that we could ever actually reverse and kind of bring down? Like, not lose $1 billion every second, it seems. So, all I know is when Elon Musk took over what is now X, formerly Twitter, he did basically the same thing. He went in there and he cut so much out. And immediately cut, and people thought, a lot of people left the platform. A lot of people, kind of, and sponsors went away. He did a lot of things that made people not like it as much. But after all that, he ended up cutting so much, but now X is the place to be. By far, X is the place to be. It's where the news happens. It's the most reliable news source. You can get news that you don't agree with, but it is the most instant, quick, on the ground, hitting, fast breaking news that you can find. If I want to see what is actually happening right now, I would go to X. You find it there. So he's definitely made the platform, I think, overall better. He's changed it in a lot of ways. He brought back the voice of Donald Trump on X, and so many other people that are out there that got kind of just nixed, and got removed from X, and their megaphones got taken away. Donald Trump was removed from Twitter while he was a seated president, which was bonkers to me. That was insane that actually happened. And then they took it away, him tweeting from the POTUS account as well, which was even crazier. But they did that. So our world has completely flipped. And this is not to say that it's not going to flip back. Everything, with Donald Trump becoming president again, like whoever would have thunk that would happen? We thought Donald Trump was finished. It seemed like he was finished after January 6th, and after everybody had turned their back on him and everybody had left, pretty much. But now he's the president again. So there's a lot of crazy things that are happening. But I just wanted to kind of just get this started and get this ball rolling. What my thoughts were, I think overall it's a good thing. It's a good thing that Elon Musk is doing the things he's doing, and a lot of people are going to disagree with that. And I think it's a great thing that Donald Trump is poking the bear of the Middle East and saying, we're going to own some real estate in Israel, which, whether it ends up happening or not, I think there's I would give a slight higher probability that it ends up happening. I think but there's also that it might not. And so he might just be playing that 4D chess. There's something else that he could bring about a different outcome, get the surrounding countries and just Israel and Palestine to kind of maybe come together somehow. But this could launch into a lot of biblical end times kind of thing, as in peace in the Middle East. There's a lot there as well, but we can get into that in another episode. I wanted to end it at that. I thank you for joining me today.